Divine Connection Marketing is a 500 Fortune company that always connects you to the right connection. Check them out.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passion, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Finally, news I can use. You guys, come on, check it out.
I am determined to be rich.
The middle class is not for me.
I need news that cares about me.
And not news that's going to scare me or make me mad at another people group.
I need news without politics.
And I want news that will point me to the money.
This is the news where it happens.
The moments that change the world.
These are the stories we need.
The info that we care about.
We only give you news
that puts money in your pocket.
And the news
that gives us an advantage.
This is the work that continues.
Who we are today.
And what we can become
tomorrow.
That's it.
This is where news without agendas can lead us.
Your wealth matters.
This is why more perspectives
make us stronger.
And how our mission can inspire
tomorrow.
This is journalism that helps the world we live in.
This
is
Makes It News.
Great day, everyone. This is Deloris Williams with Divine Connections magazine. Hope all is well. Welcome, everyone. Make sure you like and share this broadcast. Divine Connection is a magazine that comes out quarterly in print as well as online. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dancers, mimes, vendors, anyone that's doing something great in the community. And so we want to share with you what it is that we would love for you to be a part. So if you have a business or you have a ministry, we would love for you to connect. How you can do half page or full page in the next quarter, and the ad will run for 3 months. Okay. So Divine Connection is faith-based and inspirational. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance, mimes, vendors, events, anyone that's doing something great in the community. All right. And so how do you stay connected with Divine Connections? Go to our website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com for updates and news, and subscribe to our email list. We also have Facebook. Our Facebook page is Divine Connections Marketing. And then our Instagram page is Divine Connections. And then you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Divine Connections, and make sure you click on that as well. Okay. And so give me 1 second. What is going on next? You can order your copy of Divine Connections magazine, which is right here. This just came out March 26th at our Divine Connections 12th magazine anniversary. There are over 60 advertisers in this book, a lot of women entrepreneurs as well as men, great resources and connections in this book and event. So if you have not got your copy of Divine Connections magazine yet, please do so at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/subscriptions. Magazines are only $12 and then digital are only $6. So we will love for you to get your copy, connect with individuals on the inside of the magazine as well. All right, so we look forward to you doing that. Also, if you have a 30-second video for your business in your ministry, we would love for you to be a part because we do sponsorship here. If you would like to be a sponsor for the show, your 30-second commercial can be played before or after the interviews, okay? And we come on Wednesdays between the hours of 3 and 6. We would love to help spread your good news and what you're doing. It's a 3-month agreement for $150, and again, you will be on before or after the commercials, okay? Also, if you need a 30-second or 60-second commercial for your business, you can do that as well. We provide that services. If you're a business, if you're a ministry, if you have a book, if you have a gospel group, if you have an event going on, you want to stay connected and get your 30-second and 60-second commercial done as well. And God has also blessed me to have written my second book, which is called The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. And that is exactly what I love to do. Of course, with faith and God, we can do all things and all things are possible. So go ahead and get your copy of my book called The Key Connector and How to Build an Empire Helping People. Okay, make sure you connect with that. Also, I have been honored and blessed to be nominated for Best Magazine of the Year with S&M Gospel Award. So voting is now, it's unlimited. And the category that I'm in is Best Magazine of the Year, Divine Connections Magazine. Please vote for that. It's unlimited till to May 20th. You go to the website at at smgospelawards.com/voting. Make sure you vote in every category. And then when you get down to Best Magazine of the Year, click Divine Connections Magazine. I will greatly appreciate that. And last but not least, if you have not got your journals, we have our journals. Make it happen, because I know in the year of 2022, we all gonna make it happen. We have great things that's in store for us and that we are doing. So go ahead and write the vision and make it plain and get your copy at Make It Happen. You are a Divine Connections. Yes, you are. And we want to get your vision on paper so you can continue to do the work and bless others in your family, at your church, in your ministries, in life in general. So we would love for you to get your copy of that as well. Well, that is the news for Divine Connections. And we have a very special guest on today, which is phenomenal. We're going to bring her on in. Great day.
Hey,
how are you?
Great. How are you?
Doing well. Well, welcome. How are you?
For having me. I'm
You
great.
are very
I'm great.
You're very welcome. So tell the audience a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Okay. So my name is Tamara Pressley. I am the proud owner of Blinking Bella's Beauty and Aesthetics, located here in Marietta, Georgia. Awesome. I'm originally from Miami, Florida. I moved here about, it's almost been 3 years. And right after we moved here, I started school maybe that October, and the pandemic hit in February. Went to school throughout the whole year, and then my business was birthed.
Okay, awesome. So let's talk about what I heard a little bit earlier today, and congratulations to your 1 year.
Thank you.
Starting your business and away from your job. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Absolutely. So my business was officially established January 18, 2021. I moved into my own private suite, with no clientele. I didn't have not one client. Mm-hmm. Brand new to the area, so nobody ever really knew me. Mm-hmm. But right after starting the business, I was still working overnight, working for a hotel company, still trying to provide for my family, obviously. Mm-hmm. And then basically God allowed me to become very uncomfortable in the job that I was in. And I made a decision on March 30th of last year. I quit. I can't do this no more. I was like, and the crazy thing is right after I quit, it was like God was telling me, you're going to trust me through this process, because the very next day is when unemployment was cut off in Georgia.
Wow. Wow.
So it was almost like he was saying, you are going to trust me regardless of the situation.
Right.
And I've not had, like I said earlier in the video on my Facebook, not one bill has gone unpaid, and never have I been hungry for one day.
Come on, that's what I'm talking about.
So did it seem hard at times? Did it get a little crazy? Absolutely. I mean, that's kind of a part of the journey.
Yeah.
But I don't take it for granted at all.
That's right. That's right. I know the pandemic, I did the same thing. I decided not to go back, and I just felt God was pushing me to do what I'm doing full time with the magazine and everything else I do around with Divine Connection. But I was so used to having a steady paycheck and a steady job. I know when the money coming in. I know when my bills are due. So I'm good with that. Okay. And I enjoyed what I do too. That was another part is I love what I do. It wasn't one of those stressful jobs that you didn't like. I enjoyed what I do. And so I'm like you, I had to walk by faith, because I'm like, okay, when you're dealing with people, they can be wishy-washy, but that paycheck is steady. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right. However, I just, stepped out on faith and did the same thing. And I believe it's been 2 years. And I'm like you, God has blessed me over and over again. Bills are still being paid. I'll continue to work on events and the magazine and meet new people. And God has provided, and that's for sure. And it's always definitely a faith walk, for sure. But when you know that you know who you know,
absolutely,
God is King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, and He is Lord over your life. The job is a source and a resource, and God is your source.
Correct.
So whichever way it comes in, you depend on Him.
Right.
And we definitely have to step up with that. So congrats.
Thank you so much.
To that. So you're welcome. So let's get into a little bit more detail of what you do.
Okay. So I am an esthetician. I do skincare here in Atlanta, Georgia. My primary service that everybody knows me for is facials. I mean, get into the skin, honey.
Okay.
So everybody knows me for facials. I would say my second most popular service is I do Brazilian waxes.
Ooh.
Yeah, I do Brazilian. So everything skincare really. I do vajacials. I do advanced aesthetics as far as like micro needling, things of that nature. So I am definitely out here to try to make everyone feel better about themselves, because it's a crazy way, for your skin to make you feel less than. And I've had quite a few clients that come in, and because of their skin, like I had one client, he is one of my favorites, but he would go live with a filter all the time because he had like the ingrown hairs and a lot of stuff going on in his face. And now he's like, I don't even put the filter on anymore. I love to restore that kind of confidence in people and, make people feel good about themselves. That's kind of what made me get into the business. Cause like for me, it's ministry for me. I know what it feels like to walk around and you not feel worthy, or to not feel beautiful, or, to not feel like, you're on the same page or on the same level as everybody around you.
That's right.
And I know when it comes to your skin and the way you present, your skin is the first thing people see, whether they pay attention to the fact that it's your skin or not. We'll say it's your face, or it's your smile, or it's your personality, but the first thing people see is your skin.
That's right.
And so, I want people to feel comfortable in that skin, because it's not easy to walk around and you have this bacteria, which is acne, or you have sagging skin, or you have lost elasticity because you've been out in the sun forever, or whatever the case may be. Anything that you don't feel the same, you don't look youthful, or you don't feel youthful anymore, you don't feel beautiful anymore. And my goal is to educate, advise people on the things that they can do, what they should be doing on a daily basis, and, giving that little word of encouragement and love, to make a person feel good when they walk out that door.
I love that. I love it. So you minister to the people while they're cleansing their face and their body, which is
absolutely
phenomenal. So let's talk about that facial. Do you use natural products? What do you use doing the facial?
So with the facial, I do have some natural products. Well, the product line that I use it's derived from fruits and from things from the sea and things of that nature. And basically the facials, they go from, like I said, they go from just my most basic facial, which is pretty much a custom facial, is customized to your skin type, to the more advanced facials, which are like the micro needling, microdermabrasion, hydrofacials, and things of that nature. And I offer all of those services, based on those, what that person may need. I also offer chemical peels, anything that is corrective. I do the corrective skincare as well.
Awesome. Now, what is corrective skincare?
So corrective skincare is if you have like hyperpigmentation because, maybe you've had a pimple in the past that you popped and it turned dark on your face. And corrective skincare is, the process of actually reversing that and getting your skin back to its regular normal state that it would be had you not caused trauma to the skin.
Awesome. And do you encourage them to drink water?
Absolutely. So I personally drink anywhere from 2 to 3 liters a day, and that's generally my standard even for my clients. I try to advise them that they need a minimum of the 2 liters, which is nothing but the 64 ounces.
Okay.
I usually say 3 liters because today, it's being advised that we should drink about half of our body weight.
Right.
So if you're over 200 pounds, 100 ounces is more than enough for the day. You know what I mean? Especially if you have a job where you have to sit at a desk or you're constantly having to get up and go to the restroom because, you're hydrating yourself.
Yeah.
So 2 liters usually is my base, but I try to encourage everybody to try to get as much as you can, as close to the 3 liters as possible.
Okay. Awesome. And then the second major thing that you do is what again?
What, as far as skincare or my other business?
The other business.
Oh, my other business. I'm a travel agent also.
Okay.
So I incorporate travel into my everyday life. Like I travel very often. I'm literally on a plane probably once every month or once every other month. Yeah. I'm either going back and forth to Miami because I have clients in Miami, that's where I'm originally from.
Okay.
Or I'm doing something with my mentor, whether it's like we just went to Cabo in January, or I'm doing a personal vacation because every year for my birthday is a holiday. So I have to go out of the country or something for it.
Nice.
Yeah. So I travel, like I said, I'm usually on a plane, if not every month, at least once every 60 days, I'm going somewhere and I'm doing something. I've learned, nowadays, like when I go to Miami, even though I'm there for family and, visiting with my kids or whatever, I usually incorporate a spa party or something of that nature while I'm there. Yeah, because one thing my boss, my boss, I call her my boss, but my mentor has taught me, she's like, okay, so you're going out of town because it's one of your kids' birthday, y'all doing this, that, and the third thing, but what are you doing for your business? And when I had to start thinking about it from that perspective, now I make sure to incorporate some business while I'm, on vacation as well.
Awesome. So do you go to places where you get like discounts to travel to? And then what are some places that you've been that you really like?
So I don't really go for the discounts, honestly. I mean, I can get discounts if I was to travel with a group, but a lot of times I'm alone or with my family. I'm actually putting together group travel this year because I used to do a lot of group travel prior to the pandemic, with Carnival cruises and things like that, because everybody, family vacations and family reunions and things like that. Now I'm literally just out here, working on getting my name out in the streets, getting more people to my website, getting more people in the actual salon to get services done. So that's been mainly the focus. What was the other part of the question? I forgot just that fast.
I was just asking about your second.
Where I like to go.
Where you like to go?
So my favorite location in the world to this day is still Jamaica.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I haven't. So in September, I'm slated to go to Africa, which I've already been told is going to just knock everything out the water. But Jamaica to this day is still my favorite Caribbean island.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I've been to Jamaica, so yeah, it's very nice. Very
I
nice.
love Jamaica. I do. I love the food. I love the culture. I just love Jamaica.
Oh yeah. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, if someone is interested in travel or facials, how can they contact you?
So my Instagram and Facebook page are at Blinking Bellas. That is the name of my business, Blinking Bellas Beauty and Aesthetics. And they can contact me either on Facebook or Instagram. The business phone numbers are there, which, you know, would be connected to the beauty business as well as the travel business. I just use one business phone number. Okay. What else? Yeah. So that's it. Really, that's the way to contact me, either Facebook or Instagram. And my direct contact information is listed on both of them.
Okay, awesome. And leave us with a word of encouragement. Maybe somebody wants to go somewhere they've never been, but they're nervous, or, you know, whatever words of encouragement.
Absolutely. So word of encouragement that I would give, honestly, is to get out of your own way and start to live your life.
Ooh, yeah.
So what has blessed my life more than anything over the last 2 years is me getting out of my own way. You know, we hear it all the time as kids and even as an adult, you can do anything you want to do. But I've learned in these years of being on this planet that people will tell you that, but at the same time, they will impose their fears and, you know, they'll impose, you know, what they think of what they've been through on you. And then that becomes yours. Now, once that becomes yours, now it's hard for you to believe that you could do anything. It's hard for you to believe that, you know, you can go anywhere, or you can experience anything. Yeah. Nobody could have told me 3 years ago that I would be working for myself full time. I wouldn't have believed it. Nobody could have told nobody could have told me even 10 years ago, you know, that I would be able to survive and thrive without a man, you know, on my own, just me and my children. You know, nobody could have told me that, because 10 years ago, when I was going through separation and I was getting ready to go through a divorce, like, I did not understand how was I going to get through this particular trial that I was going through at the time. You know, so I would say, you know, as adults, we have to learn how to dream again. And once we learn how to dream again, we can learn how to live again.
Come on.
So that would be my word of encouragement. Learn how to dream again so that you can learn how to live again. Because, you know, life is not as hard as it may seem a lot of times. It's definitely not. Once you figure out how to change your perspective and your mindset and, you know, the way you would like to see your life go, once you change that, the world is limitless. Everything is limitless.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Get out of your own way. Woo, that was powerful. That was powerful with all in itself. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Well, we thank you because we love what you do with the facials and the travel. You guys, make sure you stay connected with her. And I am Deloris. I am Deloris Wins with Divine Connections magazine. Make sure you stay connected to the #1 divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. And thank you for coming on and being my guest.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. You guys, make sure you like and share this broadcast. And I am going to go to my sponsor, so hold tight.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now.
Divine Connections magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get